budding thrivers, welcome to episode 3 of Revived to Thrive. I am super stoked to have you today. Na leo we have none other than Mudhoki. Yes, and you are most welcome to the episode today, the channel today, sijui niitaje, but you are most welcome.
Thank you.
And like najua jana mulishanga nani walikuwa pale, but my friends just had an interesting topic and I thought, you know what, mbona wasiongee kuhusu featureism na colorism. But today we want to delve into the topic of parent-teen relationship. What is the relationship, what is the state of relationship between teens, that is, or young people and their parents? And just to give us a highlight, Amani, to tell us what happens pale, we have Joanne Mudhoki herself. So Joanne, what is the state of young parent-youth relationships at the moment? What do you think? Is it good? Is it bad? Ama iko tu sawa? Wewe unaona ikoaje at the moment when you look at it in generally?
I think for me, I'd have to say that it's dynamic, meaning there are some relationships between parents and the young people which are rich, if I may put it that way. So there's communication between them, and when there's communication, it means people are sharing about their issues. So parents are in touch with their kids. On the flip side, there are others where the bond isn't as strong. So you'd find there's communication breakdown. So the kids are not opening up to their parents. By the kids, I mean the young people. They're not opening up to their parents. So their parents don't really get to know what is happening in their lives. And that creates a distance between them. And then there are some which are, for lack of a better word, neutral, where the communication is not there, but it's there. So they communicate just as much to just stay in touch, because you know they live in the same house.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, sawa. So how would you describe relationship yako na wazazi wako? Unaona yako iko aje na wazazi wako?
Let me just start with my mom, because the relationship is different with both parents. So with my mom, I'm a bit open with her. I'll talk to her about issues, pressing issues that affect women. I'll confide in my mom. And then for my dad, because we happen to be in the same line of career, I'll talk to him about matters touching on my career, which is journalism. Generally, I'd want to say that I have a good relationship with both of my parents. I don't think there's anything that I cannot share with them.
Yeah. Okay. When you look at most situations, unaweza kuta a young person akisema, ai, mzae hezi nielewa. Mi am a young person, ni amezeeka. Unajua yeye hezi ni understand kwa sababu nikimwelezea 1 2 3 ataona ni kama mimi nampigia tu kelele, unajua atasema mimi nilikuwa hapo na lilipita. So how would you advise maybe a young person mwenye ana feel ni kama mzae wake hezi muelewa kwa sababu maybe mzae ni too old ama mzae labda amemkelelesha sana? How would you feel, what would you tell them rather about how to deal with such a situation?
It's a bit tough, because I feel like for us young people, we need to come to a point where we appreciate the different times our parents grew in, and the time that we are growing in. Okay, that is terrible English. My English should be so bad.
Ilikuja na mail.
But what I'm just trying to say is, I think for us young people, tunafaa kufika mahali yenye tunaelewa mali wazazi wetu walizaliwa, the times that they grew in, the culture, and what they are seeing right now. Because to them it's a shocker. No, they didn't grow up with young people dressed in skimpy clothes. They didn't grow up with young people who are they use crude language and people who are just thoughtless. Sometimes we're very selfish. Yes. So to them, it's a surprise. So I think what they need to do is just waelewe, because really there's nothing you can do about it. They're your parents. If they don't want you to do ABCD, I don't think there's an amount of talking ama persuasion that will change their mind. So I'd advise them to just do what? Hang in there, make their own money.
Wavumilie hadi watoke kwa hiyo nyumba.
Na sasa from there they can go and make decisions of their own.
Okay. Okay. Na as a young person, what would you tell a parent mwenye ana struggle to have that relationship na mtoi wake? Like nikaya amefika point haelewi mbona your relationship I work out. What would you tell that parent?
Because I'm a Christian, first of all, I'd tell them to pray about it, because I know it's not easy. My mom is in that situation with my brother. There's a friction between them. So she doesn't understand why my brother acts the way he does. And I can see it. I can see that she's trying, she's struggling. She calls him, sits him down, tries to talk to him. None of that works. So, man, I don't know, just, I guess, pray in God and persist, keep on pushing, don't give up on them. As a parent, don't give up on your child, because you're all they have.
Okay. Now in matters the church, do you think the church at the moment is working towards bridging the gap between young people and older people, let me say the elderly, like even between parents and the young people? Do you think the church is effectively working towards bridging that gap?
I think it does. If you can look around us, there are several churches, you'll find several churches holding meetings, seminars, and in these seminars they tend to want to focus on knowing the young people more. So I think that is good. Also, it's not a one-way kind of a meeting that happens. So whoever facilitates such talks will allow also the young people to come in and weigh in on some issues.
Yeah.
So you find that there's sharing of ideas, and through that, the two generations, the younger people and the older one, are able to understand each other better.
Okay. Thank you so much, Muthoki, for that amazing session, Manzi. Thank you for just making us understand what goes on, Manzi, and just telling us to tuendelee kukazana, so that just working towards that relationship. And you at home, Manzi, unajua, I know you might be struggling to have that relationship with your parent, or maybe you're struggling to have that relationship with your child. But do not give up, trust God. And also I encourage the churches to bring out activities that actually help bring parents and young people together. Otherwise, thank you so much for tuning in. We shall meet next time. So tell a friend to tell another friend to subscribe to the channel, kwa sababu as always itakuwa fire hapa. And thank you so much.